In a podcast, no one can hear you scream. Two spooky boys arm their crossbows and prepare to hunt monsters. Sink your fangs into this new season as we explore the world of monsters in film. From aliens to werewolves, these brothers are getting grim and cooking up some good new content. You may have heard a howl in the distance, but you haven't heard from us. Not us. United. Drink it in, bro.
I'm about to rock your socks, dog.
Jeez. All right.
You know how many socks you have? Could be about to be none.
That'll be easy because I'm not actually wearing socks.
Oh, baby.
Oh, got him. And so draw 5. Figure out how to play the game again. I will introduce us and what we're doing.
Thank you.
Yo, what up, little babies?
All right.
It's Not Us United. We are back for 104th episode.
Wow. That's so many.
And this particular season is called Monsters in Film. And we are going to be discussing the highly acclaimed, highly decorated, well-casted, well-written film, Van Helsing.
Wow. I think I saw the wrong movie.
2004. It is quite a romp. Quite a joyful movie that you should have low expectations in going into it, but I think you're in for a fun little ride.
I think so. I was in for a little treat as well.
What was your viewing like? Give me the atmosphere.
Work.
No way.
I watch a majority of my things at work.
Michael doesn't work. Got it.
No, I work. It's more just like there's times where I'm like on the computer and I'm like know what I'm doing, but I can like
it's
put
like an
something
audio
on.
book.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
an
Like
audio
a visual book,
movie.
if you will.
Yeah, got it.
A book that they turned into pictures.
I wonder what that's called.
Yeah,
Got it. Perfect.
so I watched it kind of just
Small
split up.
Small screen.
But then I watched the last like hour at my house,
got it,
and so I
dude.
was like, I gotta let this simmer.
Act 3.
Dude, okay, so Netflix. I had not seen this movie, so that's my thing, and I would agree that I went in with high expectations, honestly, because you hyped it up, Chris hyped it up, a lot of people hyped it up.
Chris hyped it up.
Yeah, he hyped it up the other night.
Holy, all right.
He was like,
Props to my little King Chris, bro.
Shut up.
What?
I don't
That
know
is
if I like
what
this little
the
kid.
generation says, bro. So I got to do it.
Is like I feel like all the lingo that I've learned in the past 3 years is meaningless now.
Yeah, it is. It will all become just beep boop,
Beep,
and
boop,
then we'll
bop.
laugh.
Ooh, well, we already do that.
I know, but it'll be like actual language. We're gonna go into a grocery store, and they're just gonna go beep, and we're gonna go bop, bop, boop, and then run out, and that's it. Exactly. We're already too skibidi
Yeah, skibbity.
or skibbity.
Gosh, some kids these days. Some men these days.
They're bringing it back.
Sorry, we have a turn. I'm gonna make a turn, but let's get into the like how I even watched this movie.
Sure, yeah,
but
absolutely.
I had pretty high expectations, but I was a little blown away by this movie. I think by the set design itself, I will get into it. I think it looks like really good.
Absolutely.
And it is a romp. It's very fun.
Yeah.
It's like you kind of gotta subvert expectations a little bit. It's like it's not the cleanest movie, but it's really fun. I really enjoyed it. And we'll just get into it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, and I wanted to say the Netflix rating, like for why it was PG-13, was like constant monster action sequences or something like that. I'm like, this is great, and it did not disappoint because it literally is constant.
It's awesome. Yeah. So before we get into that, we are also playing a board game.
Yes,
While we're doing this
because Nick
podcast.
is a madman.
I just want to see if we can multitask successfully.
Yeah.
So you guys aren't going to see any of this, but we are playing a game called Unmatched. It is a reskinned, kind of the rules have been updated a little bit, version of a game called Star Wars Epic Duels that came out during the prequels back in the day. And it was perhaps the first board game I actually ever really got invested in. The premise of the game is that you pick asymmetric characters So in the Star Wars game, you could pick anyone from like Darth Vader to Han Solo, and they might have sidekicks. They might not because they're powerful enough on their own. And you would play with a deck of cards that is unique to that character. And the goal of the game is you just make sure that the hero, not necessarily the sidekick, dies on the opponent's team. So for instance, in this game that we'll be playing, obviously it's a reskin, and so they did some different characters that were fair use. And so that would be Dracula. So we had to have Dracula in this one, thematically. I do not have a Van Helsing character. He also has not been printed. I'm sure somebody has made a fan-made deck, but when you only have an hour to plan this,
you know, you got to do what you got to do.
I had to improvise.
Yeah.
So I have Beowulf.
That feels good.
Which I feel like if you watch Van Helsing, it kind of checks
it's good
out.
to say, yeah. If you like understand like, you know, Norse mythology and like, you know, like lore.
Beowulf fights, Grendel in his story. There's kind of some monstery fighting. Definitely. He's a warrior, drinks the drink,
Mead.
Yeah, I'm not afraid to throw a few back, get a little angry.
Yeah.
He's got kind of like Wolverine energy.
Yeah.
And that's what I think links him to Hugh Jackman.
He gains like rage as he gets hurt. So I'm going to become more powerful the more Nick hits me.
And I will be able to get free attacks if people are close to me at the start of my turn because I can suck their blood. And I got some brides out here, which we're using Darcy's toys. She's a big fan of Super Kitties right now, so we have the Super Kitty cast out here. I have Bitsy, Sparks, and Buddy.
For sure.
Not Jenny. I subbed her out. And then you have Puppy Paws, which is the villain.
What?
Well, it's a dog, dude.
Oh my gosh.
So Puppy Paw.
Now explain to me the difference between Super Kitties and Paw Patrol.
Good question. They're cats.
Oh, sick. Great.
They're not in the same universe.
Okay, I didn't know that. Okay.
They mostly just hang out, and then they get a cat call, but it's not like that. And it just goes meow, 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 meow. And then they jump down.
So cute.
They jump down their tubes.
Meow,
and
meow,
this
meow.
like incredibly overproduced, like really well done, like spy song comes on. And this lady just kills it. Like if she did not get paid well, she should have been because it was great.
Like that was basically it right there.
They're
coming to get you.
I think that's word for word. They get to the computer, and their computer doesn't have a keyboard. It's just a scratch pad. So she just goes, shh, shh, and then the computer works.
That's so good.
Yeah.
I love that.
It's really thematic. I really like it. So they're going to be playing the brides, which are just one hit. Like, if you do any damage to them, they die.
Oh, great. That's good to know.
So Dracula, like, needs to use them quickly to help him overpower your characters while you have more of a beefy
I got a beefy sidekick. I have never heard of Wig Laugh. It's my Beowulf sidekick.
He probably got mentioned in the book, and that's it.
I did read the book, and so I still don't know who this guy is.
Perfect.
Sick. So
all right,
that's where we're at. I'm going to let you go first, right?
Sure. The youngest player is usually supposed to go first.
Oh, okay.
But I can go first.
Let's let this old man teach a dog to do tricks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
And I'll talk about our movie.
I love it.
As mentioned, I think it was a good choice to watch Bram Stoker's Dracula prior to this. That was like your intention with watching it to get like kind of more of a lore. Because I feel like there's like natural comparisons, but also like it gave me more appreciation for kind of Dracula himself as this main villain. I also had no idea what the heck was going to happen in this movie. No idea. Absolutely no clue. Like, I maybe saw like a glimpse of Van Helsing on like FX when I was like a teenager. But this movie's wild.
It's hard.
This movie goes hard. Okay, all right.
I'm just moving.
So that's 2. Okay. His kitty's coming after my pup. Oh, he's got double pup. Double kitty.
Okay, keep going. Keep going.
On
with you.
But on with you. Oh, this is great. So good. So okay, no, that's fine. But I will say, as I mentioned, highlights of the film. It is really continuous, nonstop monster action. You're in for what it is. And 2, I really do like the set design of this movie. Like, it feels like these real sets mixed with like some CGI. And I feel like if a movie, not to be that guy, but nowadays people don't make movies like they used to. But like having actual physical set made it feel more grounded.
Yeah.
And I could be totally off base here, but it just looked like the world felt more real than like something that would be made in the past 5 years. Like I think that's what's an issue with like Thor to what it was the newest Thor that Ragnarok. It didn't feel like Love and Thunder. That one didn't feel like grounded in anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, everything felt like a big green screen.
Yeah.
With like a prop.
Yeah.
That's a good point. I do feel like what this lacks in CGI polish, it makes up for in practical effects.
Yeah.
So it's like, you can't say this movie spared no expense because it definitely did in some areas.
Yeah.
Like I would say some of the CGI
It's
and
not
stuff.
great.
And they also
But
wanted
there's
to
a
hide,
lot of transformations. There's a lot of,
The final act, I think, is really well done. It's just like kind of those earlier scenes and when they're trying to hide Dracula's like final form to leave it as like a
this
like an
surprise or
actual
whatever.
thing.
Yeah.
And some of the like bride transitions are kind of like rough because they like randomly go from being these like pale skinned like demon things to like fully clothed people.
Yeah.
So it's rough, but whatever. Because once they are, I feel like everything else is set up very nicely.
Yeah.
You know, like everything is solid. So, all right, I'm gonna do a quick move. I'm using Ravening Seduction because the brides can do that. And so I can move any fighter up to 2 spaces. So I'm gonna move your puppy dog over.
No.
And he'll just take 2 damage because he's surrounded by 2 of the brides.
Oh, so whenever I enter into your space.
No, it's just
that's a specialist card. Sick. Okay.
There you go.
You
All right.
dude.
So I'll keep talking, and it's your turn.
Great.
Yes. Let's
Wait.
see.
Oh, that was my. Do I draw a card naturally, or I have to do that as an action?
It just says your maneuver, but you probably do want to maneuver unless you just want to sit there and play cards.
Kinda.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
You're just gonna do some attacks with your sidekick.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack this. I'm gonna attack one of your kitties.
Okay, which one?
Oh wait, no, I can't do that one. Okay, I'm gonna draw a card, and I'm gonna move here.
There it is. What up? But yeah, I'm
coming after big old Drax.
Good. I will take it.
Okay. 4. And then a fatal struggle. After combat, if you win the combat, draw 2 cards.
Dang, that was a big hit. I might die.
Good. Then I yield.
Perfect. But no,
Give me some thoughts.
Yeah.
Give me your background with this movie.
Yeah, I saw this. This is one of those where it just left a mark on me. I saw it probably when I was like 12, 13 when it came out. And I would just say, if you could describe me as a vibe.
Yeah. Am I right?
I mean,
it's Beowulf.
This is kind of...
Or not Beowulf. Sorry. I'm looking at my cards. Hey. It's Van Helsing.
Yeah. I mean, this is kind of my thing. I like monsters. I like monster hunting.
Yeah.
I like when they culminate and cross over. Like, I really think that I think there's a lot of broken pieces to the plot. Like, yeah. I mean, I think it's kind of funny that the only thing that can kill Dracula is the thing that he keeps around him and doesn't just eradicate werewolves.
Yeah, sure.
Kind of odd, you know? Weird choice.
Hubris, whatever.
You know? I think it's odd that they erased Van Helsing's memory when maybe having the memory would possibly help him kill Dracula a little faster.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know why they did that.
Yeah.
Sure. You know,
I don't even know. I have a question about that.
Holy Knights.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I have a question about, like, who he even was.
Yeah, I think he was supposed to be like an angel.
Oh, okay.
Fallen.
Like Gabriel?
Yeah.
Oh,
like
okay.
the angel Gabriel.
Ah.
And then they're like, you got to forget your past so that you can just be controlled, maybe. But it's like, if you're gonna send him to go kill Dracula,
it's like Jason Bourne, basically. That makes sense.
Yeah, essentially, holy Jason Bourne. So yeah, I think there's like some faults to it, but at the same time, typically, all you would see in these types of movies is like one overarching story with Dracula, but instead they're going to tie in the lore with Frankenstein.
Yeah, that is really sweet.
And it was kind of neat and redemptive in a way that, like, not even a human being could produce the power that was needed to
power whatever
give his offspring, whatever. But perhaps the perfect creation of like resurrected life was like the only way that they could do it, because he just stored somehow extra power in him, whatever. But I also thought they just did a good job with Frankenstein. Like, he had a heart of gold.
Yeah. I think Frankenstein's monster was like one of the top characters
sick.
in this movie.
Kind of had
his,
like that
whole-
steampunk vibe to
Yeah,
him a little
the
bit.
whole movie has that like steampunk, yeah,
Mhm.
and like him as just like I just want to be alive, like that. I thought that was
Mm-hmm.
really just like I mean it's simple, but it's really cool.
Mhm.
Way to have that character be
Yeah.
like the sympathetic because I've never read Frankenstein,
Mhm.
so I don't know anything about like
Mhm.
Frankenstein's monster or anything like that.
Sure.
But I really did enjoy like his development.
Yeah, no, I agree. And I think some of the steampunk aspects to this kind of gave it. This is kind of in the same line as like your Underworlds, and I mean it's
definitely.
that era where
This feels better.
You think so?
I haven't seen a lot of Underworld, but this feels better.
No, I mean I think Underworld's like most of it's just guns, but there's a few like little Whereas Van Helsing's like I've got a repeater crossbow. That's pretty sick, pretty unique. I've got these like weird saw blade hand things that he has, and it's like situational, but like in the situations that he was in, he was very scrappy.
Yeah, definitely.
And then when you got them wolf powers, bro.
Oh, yeah. This is Nick to a T.
Yeah, I mean everybody wants this story to happen to them.
Everyone wants Hugh Jackman's hair in this movie.
100%. 100%. I could never get my hair that straight. You did a good job.
Yeah, it looks beautiful.
It was a little wavy, but
Yeah.
mine was too curly to ever do that.
When's the first time you saw this movie?
It had to have been 05. Like,
Like when
I
it
don't
came
think I
out?
saw it in theaters, but I saw it like HBO, like 6 months later or whatever.
Sick. Do you think this was this like your first exposure to like Dracula?
Was it my horror awakening?
Yeah, horror awakening.
It could be.
Could be.
It could be at least my monster awakening, I think.
Did you howl that night when you first saw it? It's like the first full moon, but like the first viewing of Van Helsing. Like I feel a little. I'm ready to like brawl right now. You know what I mean? Like I'm ready to scrap with Drac.
You want me to just like rip my skin off and
Yeah.
turn into a giant wolf?
Yeah,
Also, pretty badass transformations with
it's
the
pretty
werewolves.
good. It's pretty good.
Pretty dark.
And it's like it is like the skin ripping
they're-
is more gruesome than like what.
And then when he changes back, he rips the fur off.
Mhm.
It's kind of weird.
It's good. I like that a lot.
Yeah, it's kind of like
Yeah.
a truly like, it's not me anymore.
Yeah.
It's kind of I don't know. I really like it.
Yeah.
Obviously Twilight holds the
Stop.
holds the bar,
Stop.
but
No,
this
it
was
doesn't.
pretty good.
No, it doesn't. This is way better.
You don't want to be a 9-foot just regular wolf. That's pretty sick.
I'm just a big wolf. That had to be because of cheapness, right?
Look, dude. Look
No,
at
I know
me,
they do
Look at me dead in the eye and think, this is the skin of a killer.
Yeah, you could do it.
Yeah, I can do
You
it.
could be a werewolf. You probably are. It's weird. I just never see you every full moon, but
It is weird.
actually,
You've
it
also
was a
never
full
seen
moon.
Batman and me in the same room before.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's because
Never
I'm
seen a
standing next to
werewolf
you.
and me in the same room.
That's true, but I've never.
Never seen a werewolf. Maybe
Not-
I'm good
not
at being
yet.
one.
Not yet.
Maybe I'm good at being one.
Maybe I'm really good.
Now here's the question:
Yeah.
would you be like the friar in this,
Mm.
and would you be able to stab me, or would you let me eat your face off?
I don't know.
It's tough.
That's tough.
Because
yeah.
in one way, you're loving me,
Yeah.
and the other way, you're also loving me.
Killing you. Yeah.
But
Which way
which
is
way
it?
is which way is love, bro?
I don't know. I think in the moment, I'd probably do the, because especially if you're in werewolf form, I'd be like, this thing is terrifying. So maybe
Maybe what?
I'd kill you.
Good, because I was gonna say I'd stab your
Oh,
ass.
you're so dead. Dude.
I'm
You're
just
so
kidding.
dead. I don't know. It's hard.
It is tough.
It's different if you're like, I saw you, where like somehow your brain gets taken over. That's way harder. But when you're a
if
big
you
old
saw
scare,
the transformation, but if you didn't see it and you're just like, oh man, there's a big old black wolf.
oh yeah,
Well, yeah, I mean that'd be a lot
that's
easier.
totally
You didn't
different.
know it was me.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying. I'm
He's
saying
like you still knew it was
I
me,
still
but
knew
you
it's
didn't
you.
see the.
yes. Either way,
agony
it
that I
doesn't
was
matter
going
if
through.
I saw the transformation or whatnot. But like if I somehow knew you became this wolf and I knew it was you, and what you were doing, like you killed that.
Or would you be like, "Come by me, little bro.
Hey,
Come on,
little
hey,
bro.
hey, little king, get
oh.
over here,
we rolling as a pack,
dude." 100%.
yeah,
I would be a part of your wolf pack.
dude.
I feel like you know what? I'm gonna pause the podcast for a second and just say,
Yeah.
we have so little time with the people that we care about
Mm.
that we need to let them know that we appreciate them and love them, and I appreciate and love you.
And then you just don't say anything. We need to tell the people that we care about that we love them. Anyways, Michael, what did you want to think about Van Helsing?
But in all seriousness,
That's a really great.
I
sentiment.
appreciate you. I love you. And even though I would probably kill you if you were a werewolf, I want you to know that it's like It's only because I care.
Nick, that might be the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
Yeah, dude.
Thank you.
I mean, you got a family. You got a family, bro.
Yeah.
And
Dude, we a
if
pack.
I don't want you to, eat them.
Yeah.
I would protect them
Yeah. By stabbing me in the heart.
if
But
I
like
had to.
as a king.
But as
a
your
little
king.
king.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as your king, bro.
Wow. I've never felt closer to someone in my life.
Let's go.
That's really sick.
All right.
Thanks, Don.
Now let's continue to pause the podcast and let me do my turn.
You're gonna
really
attack
quick.
me?
I'm going to deal 1 damage to you because you're adjacent to me.
Naturally.
I suck a little of your blood and I get to draw a card because of it.
Oh wait, I get a rage then.
Oh
Because
no!
I take
Because you
damage.
took damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes!
Is it dealt damage or does yours say yours?
Yeah, I
say-
deal
okay,
damage.
cool.
Yeah, you're good. And then I'm going to attack you.
Okay.
And then I'll let you think about your defense. I wonder what the people are thinking right now. They're like, wow, this is really great. I love this thought process, but now I'm just curious on what's going on.
Yeah.
Right now, I've got him surrounded by cats
Yeah.
and me, Dracula.
Yeah. It's
I got him right where I want him.
I got him right where I want him because I wanna get up in there.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, this is sick.
All right.
Ready?
Yep.
3.
Oh. Do you have an immediately? All right, you do yours first.
Okay, immediately you may spend 2 rage tokens to deal damage to the opposing fighter equal to the printed value on their card.
Ooh, okay, so I get 2.
Mm-hmm.
All
And
right.
then what's yours? Do you get
Your opponent discards 1 card at random,
stuff?
and I add its boost value to my attack card.
Oh no.
So you'll discard 1, so from your hand. Oh, okay, you got it. I thought you were good.
Ooh, that's a big boost.
I
I was up by 1
this
and
is
now
5, so
yeah.
you'll take 2
2
damage.
damage. Oof. Oh, but I get 2
You're-
rage? Or did I get 1?
Is it just dealt damage, or
It's dealt damage, yeah. So I get 1.
It's the occurrence, I think, not
Okay,
the
cool.
amount.
Not the sum.
All right, little baby. I'm going to attack you.
7 health.
I'm going to attack you one more
7
time.
health. There's no way, dude. There's no way.
I'm about to end this man's whole career.
Oh, this is tough. This is tough.
You're damn right it is.
This is tough. This is tough. I will.
Accept it.
Yeah.
Okay. 4,
Oh
and I get to draw a card.
no.
While you're thinking about what your turn's going to be, what did you think about Jekyll and Hyde? Because I'm gonna be honest, definitely don't remember that part of the movie.
Okay. Oh, pretty disappointing, honestly. I feel like they just had a lot going on, and that's totally fair. And I love
was a
the
good
movie for
introduction,
that.
but yeah.
I just think killing him was a mistake
Because
it just felt like they could have done more as like a. I do feel like the bane of this movie is like that it didn't. It felt like, oh, we're fighting Dracula, then we stop. Then we fight Dracula, then we gotta go get this thing and get Dracula. It just feels like
too much of a tease.
too much of like, oh, we fight Dracula, Dracula does something, takes the girl away, gotta go get her, whatever, stuff like
he
that.
like retreats twice. It's like
just-
Bowser's castle or something.
Yeah, it just felt like if you had a Jekyll or some other mind. I know you have Frankenstein and his monster, but it felt like I wanted a little something, a subplot where it didn't feel like the middle part of this movie felt really momentous.
Yeah, the middle part was basically like, we have to explain how you're going to kill him, and that's to
Yes.
become a werewolf. Now we need 45 more minutes to
Yeah.
become a werewolf.
Yeah. So I feel like there could have been something extra there, and that I think was missing. And so I thought it was disappointing that he died. And I was just surprised, really, that he died so quickly.
Fair enough.
Um,
Enjoy the background noise of my dishwasher. I think it only does it once. We'll fix it in post.
We'll see. No, I'm not going to touch that.
We're not going to fix it in post.
There's
Yes.
no way.
No, I agree. But I think what this movie does at the end is just like pops off so hard that you're just like, damn.
It's really,
Like
the ending is
pretty much
is
everything's
excellent.
forgivable at this point.
And it's like not even believable what's going on. They're like swinging from like buildings. They're jumping around. Like this one time, like the girl does like a flip to jump to another wire, and then the friar guy throws the blood. It's unbelievably stupid, but it's incredible. You gotta believe me, guys. It's so good.
Yeah, it's like,
so good.
yeah.
It's like poetry in motion.
Wow. That's deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this movie walked so that Fast and Furious could run.
Amen.
You
Dude.
know,
Vin
I mean,
Diesel
like,
owes his entire career to this
Vin
movie.
Diesel owns it all to
Vinny D.
Helsing.
No.
Am I right?
He's right.
Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up.
I think my other favorite part has to be, yeah, I mean, I think it's that, like, iconic scene when Dracula's just like, bro, I got you right where I want you. He's kind of, like, playing with his food a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, Dracula, every time, bro, you just get overconfident.
Yeah.
And your overconfidence is...
Got him.
Your
downfall.
boom.
Oh, nice. Thanks.
Come on.
I did like so we're jumping around. We're all over the place.
Yeah.
But when in the that party scene, and then they're like, there's a point
the
where
masquerade.
Yeah, the masquerade ball. That very fun, very cool. Where they see Van Helsing, like they're up there, and then like all the Draculas come out, and it's like, oh my gosh, everyone here's a vampire.
There's an inside job the whole time.
I was like, whoa.
It's like, oh, this is my summer palace. It's like, you crazy.
Ew. I was like, whoa. And I like that builds a little lore to be like, there's like these many vampires in the world, and then they all just die. Whatever, it's cool.
Yeah, with the holy hand grenade.
Holy hand grenade.
Come on.
Yeah.
You're not even gonna acknowledge it.
No.
All right.
Yeah, because he's not referencing what's the one, the Holy Grail, Monty Python. You're referencing whatever the stupid movie is. Ready Player One.
An excellent film.
No, it's not.
An excellent film.
Check out our other podcast about Ready Player One. I'm attacking Dracula.
Dracula. All right.
I think it's an attack. Yeah. Ready? 2.
Boom. I immediately cancel all effects on your card.
Oh,
I was ready for
that really sucks. That's really unfortunate.
So you take some of those early hits, lure them in, thinking, ooh, I think I got a stake ready to go into the heart.
Choose an opponent. You. Do you get multiple people in this game?
4.
In this one little map like this?
You can do 2v2. Yeah.
Is there a bigger map?
Yeah.
Dude. Okay, that's
But this one works. You can do it here too.
Dude, that's wild. They discard a card at random, and I gain rage equal to its boost value.
That could be dangerous.
That could be dangerous. That will be dangerous for you.
For you.
For you.
I think the unsung hero perhaps also is the Friar.
100%.
Who
100%.
plays Faramir.
Faramir.
The guy from Lord of the Rings who just can't get his
Boromir's brother.
get his dad's love, bro.
Yeah,
that's all he wants. He's like, hey, I like super loved my brother and I did everything in my power. He's like, well, you're not handsome.
Anyways,
so I guess I'm gonna kill myself.
Are you kidding me?
Well, you know, he came up with like reasons to hate his son, dude. That was sad.
Yeah, it's
that
tough.
Was sad arc.
That's tough. Yeah.
Anyway,
Faramir, my boy. All my homies love Faramir.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Did he do bad things? I can't remember.
No, he did great things. He was a good guy.
Yeah, but did he have like a temptation with the ring? I can't remember. Or was that Boromir?
No, Boromir was the big temptation with the ring.
Yeah,
he's like this.
He's like,
before Faramir, like
then his like sacrifice at the end.
is like,
yeah.
He has redemption, but Faramir's like, oh, this is cool. Anyways, go away.
Yeah, my dude.
Yeah, king, little king,
at least.
Yeah. Since we saw a Dracula movie, the Dracula movie with Gary Oldman, absolutely killing it in the role. I don't know the guy's name, but the guy that plays Dracula in this movie, also, dude, pun intended, my guy eats.
He does.
He ate.
Yeah,
hardcore.
I mean, I think he went for it, right?
And you kind of have to in a role like that. You just really got to eat it all up.
You can't act like a normal person trying to play Dracula. You just have to.
He leaned into it, and that's the point. Is like it's
Richard Roxburgh.
Let's say he rocked that role. You kind of can't deliver lines in this movie well. But when he's like, my wives are dead. It's like, dude, he's killing it. He's literally, my wives do not live anymore. He's like, dude, this guy knows what he's in. He knows what he's in. Mm-hmm. He's rocking it. And then he like walks on these walkways upside down while he's like telling people to, dude.
Like to act to the point where you are adhesive to surfaces is like insane.
Yeah, I don't know how he did that.
Dude's cracked.
It's amazing.
That's some method acting.
He just started walking on walls, and they're like, "Just film this. Just go for it."
Did you get this? He's cooking.
Let him cook.
Let him cook. No, I think I agree. And knowing that he's been in like a few movies that I really, really like Moulin Rouge, which I think we'll have to get to that at some point.
Maybe do movies with colors in them.
What?
Movie.
I like pointed to you like, you got me. Wait,
No, movies with colors in the title. Sorry.
is that what Mulan is?
Rouge.
What's Rouge?
Rouge is like red,
Is it?
right?
Let's look it up.
I'm like 90% sure Rouge is red.
I don't trust you with any slang.
Rouge isn't. No, it's like a. Wait, am I stupid? You got to be kidding me.
Yeah, the red mill.
Oh,
Yeah, you're right.
The red mill.
Yeah, so mill, red mill.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
So it's French for red mill.
Okay,
You're absolutely right.
That doesn't
Good job.
necessarily mean red.
No, it does.
Oh, okay.
Rouge is French phrase that literally translates to red mill.
Oh, sick. Okay, I'm not an idiot.
It refers to the famous cabaret in Paris, France. Damn, take me there, bro.
Yeah. I'm already there in my mind. That could be, yeah, but
it's a great movie.
Yeah. Anyways,
Great
I've
movie.
never
But
seen
he
it.
plays
I have no idea what it's about.
He plays a particular character who is just awkward, but he's trying to be confident, and he sucks at it, and it's just, like, I agree. Like, I don't know if this guy's gonna go down as
The best Dracula.
iconic, whatever, but like in a very niche case, I can't imagine anyone else playing some of the roles
excellent.
that he did.
He
So
did
I
excellent.
would agree.
Yeah.
I would still say though that even post Francis Ford Coppola's Bram Stoker's Dracula, I would say that Gary Oldman is still my favorite
For sure.
iteration of
Yeah.
Dracula. But I can also say confidently, I don't know if there's a portrayal of Dracula that I'm like, that sucked.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, I feel like every Dracula movie I've seen has not been bad because of who played Dracula.
No.
Which is interesting.
Yeah.
Because, like, there are bad movies that Dracula are in, but I never feel like Dracula is necessarily the weak point
No,
of that.
I feel like Dracula's always a strong.
Do you think that's just because the character is just so good?
Maybe, which is super interesting because of how many iterations there have been of Dracula.
Exactly.
How are we not sick of Dracula?
I'm trying to think of someone else that, like, had this many iterations and it's like still everything is good.
I like Batman, I guess.
Yeah.
But still,
No,
like not.
hates a version of Batman, I
Yeah.
suppose. I suppose there's like different tastes.
Yeah.
I mean, Adam West probably doesn't do it for you if Dark
Yeah.
Knight's kind of like your cup of tea. But
Even
even
like
Michael
George Clooney
Keaton
and
saying
stuff,
like,
yeah.
let's get nuts. I mean, it's like
Yeah, people
everyone's
got nuts.
favorite. People
Yeah.
really got nuts for that.
Yeah.
George Clooney, that might be the one.
That one, but like that's not good. That's just not.
Val
good.
Kilmer?
I don't know. I honestly haven't seen those movies, so
It was a good take though. I think I agree. Like, definitely that many iterations.
yeah.
Um,
But yeah, there's probably just like, I mean, what Jesus? Our boy Big J.
Big J.
Big
He's had a
JC?
few. I don't know how many though.
Yeah.
The two huge ones are Passion of the Christ and then this new Chosen thing.
Yeah.
I feel like
Probably like older movies had a bunch of
there's probably a Jesus Christ Superstar out there that
Yeah,
people
probably.
really like. So
Yeah.
like, hey, I'm really vibing with
Yeah. with old JC.
old JC.
Shout outs JC.
To the Big J.
But I don't know. It's an interesting point.
Mhm.
But I think he did an excellent job. It's like, oh, I'm like,
No, I agree.
I think he did really good in a movie that like, look,
The Monster Mash.
it's a pretty bad movie, but
Hey.
it's fun. It's a lot of fun, and
Look, there's 99 problems, but Hugh Jackman ain't one.
I think Viggo Mortensen. I kept seeing Viggo Mortensen when I saw that. It might just be like
With the
because
hat.
of post like Lord of the Rings, like Aragorn stuff. Like,
I don't even know if you could pull off a hat like that because it has too much. Like
too tall.
It's giving Pilgrim.
Yeah, it's bad. It's giving Pilgrim. It's kind of a bad hat.
I hate myself for saying that. It's giving Pilgrim.
Yeah, dude, he puts it like he has his moment at the end of the movie when he looks off and he sees his like the beautiful girl floating off in the sky and all of them are going to heaven, and he puts his hat on like that was dumb. That was a bad
He had to
choice.
ride his horse, bro.
That was a bad. Well, you don't need a hat to ride a horse.
Come on.
It was pretty bad.
No.
Yeah.
No, there's a lot of problems with this movie, but I think
It's great though.
the things
I
that
don't, yeah.
didn't suck were the things that mattered in the
Yeah,
movie.
exactly.
Perhaps.
Yeah,
Because I do think the story kind of crumbles at times, like you said. It falls flat. Why are these things happening? Why did they particularly? And I feel like some of it was just like a little too like, oh, and then he'll turn into a werewolf. It'll be really great. And like they do a decent job of like trying to explain like, hey, you guys have been like lifelong rivals. There's some cool lore there, but I don't feel like they ever go full in to like risk it for like the story.
Yeah. In a movie that feels like a lot's going on, there's so much lore, and it's pretty well built out, and it's like almost they didn't have enough time to get to everything. There were so many ideas that they really crammed
like
in.
they cut out like a half an hour of this movie or something.
But like I don't think I needed another half an hour. Like it was enough to be like, I get what's going on and understand why we need to fight this, but it wasn't enough to be like, this is a really engaging thought that I want to follow.
Yeah.
So
yeah, but definitely like prime for. Like, how crazy would it be if Hugh Jackman's like, hey, I know you love Deadpool and Wolverine. Hear me out.
I would
and
love
Helsing
that.
too.
Yeah. I think it's like there.
I'd poop my pants.
Yeah.
For sure. For sure. Like, there's no other reaction I would have. I'm just like, what? That's incredible.
You're kidding me. You're kidding me.
You've got to be kidding me.
You've got to be kidding me.
So, yeah, I just adore this movie, bro.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think I have the love for it. Like growing up with it, I definitely could.
Do you think it deserves to be in a 10-episode monster movie?
Yeah, 100%.
Come on.
It's literally it built for it.
Mm-hmm.
It almost felt like it should have been our culmination because it was like all.
There's another card I can pull that might be the culmination.
Okay, I'm into that. Don't even tell me. Don't even tell me.
It's same energy as this movie. Mm-hmm. Perhaps same quality of plot.
Yeah, great.
If not slightly worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? We could probably do it.
Yeah, why not? Who makes the rules here?
I think there's enough monsters in it that it's a monster movie.
Okay.
Yeah. I think
Just leaving it as a tease?
Yeah, let's leave it as a tease. Okay. And then after this episode, I'll tell you about it.
Oh, okay.
I think we'll do it.
Because I gotta know. Because I gotta watch the movie.
Yeah, you gotta do your homework because you definitely haven't seen this movie. Yeah, I think it would. It'd really tickle your fancy.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I'm into it.
Any final thoughts?
Thoughts, just in general. Like I like the faith aspect of this movie. I thought there was going to be like, the
Requiescem Pace. Haven't heard that since Assassin's Creed 1.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Come on.
I just definitely had a feeling that like the Vatican was going to be like the bad people in the
fair.
end.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm glad I didn't take that turn. I've got him like, oh wait, no, like God's real in this.
Yeah.
And like I like that aspect of the monsters where it's like, okay, Dracula's obviously like this the spawn of Satan. And it's like you have to holy water works and like all these these certain like aspects. Which I think is just a nice touch to it all.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the like the part when he's having to take on all three brides at the same time, it's like this is actually a pretty like unfair fight. They probably got him dead to rights. And he finally just dips the crossbow in holy water and just starts shooting them up. It's like, oh, they can be killed. Like, because for a while you're sitting there going like, they're pretty unkillable. What's gonna work? And I think that was why the whole Jekyll setup was supposed to be like, no, this guy's pretty formidable. And the fact that he couldn't seal the deal so many times was to show like they're sent in the best and it's still like barely enough.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I think it was just meant to set the stakes high. And then on top of all of that, they've got the ticking clock, which I thought was kind of hilarious because there was a full moon and her brother transformed for the first time into a werewolf, bites Van Helsing, and then they're like, in 2 days, the full moon will be back again.
I swore I missed something. I swore I was like, did we have a time jump?
Wait.
That was pretty bad.
But anyway,
it's a different
apart from the lunar cycle,
yeah,
I thought this movie was pretty strong. Yeah. No, excellent.
Yeah, I honestly, it surpassed my expectations.
Good.
Yeah. It was almost exactly what I thought it was going to be, but like, good.
Cool. I'm glad to hear that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I enjoyed it. I would watch it again. I don't think my wife would like it.
No, not necessarily. But she'd like it more than probably like Dracula.
Bram Stoker's Dracula. Yeah. Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah. This is one of those movies that you don't quite pull out to show your friend until you know you're like really good
Yeah.
friends with them.
So it took like 4 years.
Like you
for
don't
you
want
to
this.
pull this one.
You don't want this to be like the first impression.
Yeah.
Of like, yo, dude,
You gotta check out Preps.
you f with Van Helsing,
You,
bro.
you wanna watch this? It is a dude movie. It's 100% a dude movie.
It's a dude movie.
It's a dude movie that dudes can watch and be like, yeah, that was sick.
Dude, that was so sick. I'm gonna get a tattoo of a wolf on my body.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't done that yet, but I'm reaching that age where I'm kind of losing the inhibitions.
Yeah, you
So
read
I'd be
wolf
like-
tattoo on his body.
I'm kind of ready for the gas station tea.
Yeah.
You know, like full moon, howling wolf.
Oh yeah.
You know, just like really just ridiculous.
Just like right on your chest.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And then like a tiny, your daughter's name like in a tiny little corner. Because like I got a tattoo.
The moon was out that night she was born, and I was like, damn,
I was like, oh woo.
the moon's really powerful.
Yeah.
So
The moon's really powerful. That just like speaks to me. I don't know, like
I was like,
feel
I
like the
never
power
saw
of a
the moon
wolf.
before, bro.
You know, sometimes like, oh, I feel like I'm a lone wolf. Like
Right.
I feel like sometimes like people don't get me and they don't understand me. But like when the moon's out, I feel like I transform into something else.
I agree, bro.
So, okay, there's two guys. You're not that guy. That in a good way. But there's guys that like wolves that are like that, where it's like wolves just like
You don't get me. I'm closer to a wolf than a
I'm
human.
like I'm like a lone pack. I'm my own pack, and you're like a family pack.
Fair.
Yeah, yeah. Also, I didn't return the compliment and
Of
say
what?
like, oh, the people that we did talk to, and say that we really appreciate them.
Oh, dude, I trust you. You say it more often than I
okay.
do.
Yeah.
So
Look,
I feel like I'll like come over and just be like, "Hey, let's go watch a movie," and then you'll be like, "Dude, I appreciate you so much. You're the greatest person that's ever lived." And I'm just like, "Damn." I was
that
like,
sucks. You want to watch Flash?
Thanks for the movie. I was like, what do I? You flatter me too much, and then I just panic, and I'm like, and then
boop beep boop bop.
yeah, and then I just say weird things.
You say Little King.
I say Little King and stuff like that. But you know what? Shout outs to just everyone out there. Like, let your people know that they're your people, bro.
Yeah, you're my people.
Just be like, you my dog. You my wolf, bro.
You're my wolf pack. You want to get matching
You're
tattoos?
part of my pack.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah. What if
Okay.
Hear me out. You get the.
I have to. We're in a podcast, right?
That's the whole point of this.
Go ahead.
What if you get one side of your body
Sure.
that's like a wolf howling,
Yeah.
but then like that matches up with the other side of my body.
And we have to
And it's a
touch
moon.
boobs.
Yeah, and so like the moon is on my boob, and your wolves.
And the
is
only
howling
way
at-
people know that it's together is if we touch boobs. Yeah, good idea, Michael. The only way that works is if we're alone and we're like, man, this is really cool. And then we realize that we're touching boobs.
Wait a second.
What are we doing? Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah. That's the stupidest idea ever.
That's
Hey,
great.
listen, what are you
I
doing
love
later tonight?
Stop. I can't go down this path with you. I'm not strong enough.
It's just like symbolizes like I'm the moon, and he like howls, and
Yeah.
like
You're no longer a lone wolf.
Sometimes he looks at the moon and is like, that reminds me of Michael because it's so powerful.
You definitely have to be the howling wolf because you're always like, oh.
Well, I don't want to give away a secret, but at the beginning of our podcast, there's like you do like the whole the
Yeah,
spiel.
and it sounds like really good. Did you do anything to it?
What?
Your howling?
I did. Yeah, I made it
okay.
echoey.
Okay.
Yeah,
Dang, dude. Like
yeah.
I thought you just like that was just raw.
Yeah.
It sounded really good. I was like, holy shit.
No, I had
You pulled
like,
it
some
off.
echo.
Yeah, like because you were perfectly far away from the mic
Yeah.
that I felt. Yeah, it was excellent. Well done.
So that wasn't a sound effect. That was me.
Oh, it is.
I'm just
Yeah,
revealing that
that's
to the
coming
audience.
from
They
your
thought
heart,
it was
bro.
real. They thought it was real.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not coming from like AI. That's coming
Yeah.
from the heart.
AI. Yeah. A interesting guy.
Well, this got off the rails.
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
No,
We're
it's
playing
fine.
Dracula.
No, it's fine.
Is there anything else you want to say?
We can't play games while we do podcasts.
Yeah, unless
But we tried.
yeah, we did try. But also, if we want it, if we go towards this is like a business meeting, we're just gonna have a quick business meeting real quick.
Sure.
If we go towards like the longer form and we just play a game and make it like a 2-hour thing,
Sure.
then totally, I feel like we can have a turn talk about a movie.
Yeah.
But this felt like, are we talking about Van
We
Helsing?
can drop some like bookmarks so that people are like,
Yeah.
when do they actually start talking about stuff?
Yeah.
Oh wow, 15 more minutes until they start talking about it.
They're still talking about super kitties.
Boop.
Why are they talking about tattoos again?
We'll help the people out.
Yeah, I feel like this is a viable option.
Yeah,
but
we're experimenting.
yeah.
You know, here's the thing: nothing changes if nothing changes, bro.
Amen. That was from Van Helsing.
Amen.
Tell me I'm wrong.
I don't know.
Okay, I don't know either.
I think Van Helsing probably said that.
On
Screen, Van Helsing, Hugh Jackman, Anthony Hopkins.
Ooh,
Where are you going? We've had 2 iterations.
I like Van Helsing in this movie just as like a character. I don't think Hugh Jackman himself is the reason why I like it. I think I like the adventurous like guy killing Van Helsing.
Yeah, this isn't like pivotal, iconic Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Pretty safe Hugh Jackman.
So I would say Anthony Hopkins, hands down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He really added a lot to
just
his...
like there was some lines that he said that was just so funny.
Yeah,
and it's just like I think he gave a level of like this is like Hugh Jackman in like 20 years, you know, whatever. Like after he's been doing this in my headcanon, you know, it doesn't work out. But like Hugh Jackman and Anthony Hopkins are the same character.
Fair enough. Yeah, no, I agree with that. Yeah, so it's kind of interesting. Like I would say we arguably enjoyed this movie more than.
Oh yeah,
Dracula.
I will watch this
but
before Dracula.
The performances in Dracula were just stunning.
I think this overall is just a better movie than Bram Stoker's Dracula
Fair.
for different reasons.
Yeah. Well, there's no Keanu Reeves doing.
What?
That might be the only bad Keanu Reeves movie.
You tell me you're a vampire?
Wait, what?
Wait. That's most of Keanu's roles is just like people telling him things that he does not believe. It's just
but
everyone pulling
sometimes-
fast ones
but
on Keanu.
Sometimes that's all we need. So it's interesting because like John Wick in a lot of ways is like
You
I don't
me
talk
I need a gun?
I have like 20 minutes where I don't speak, and then they're like, "What do you need?" He's like, "I'm gonna need a gun." And you're like, "This is the greatest movie I've ever seen. Holy shit, this is nice." So it's hard. It's tricky.
Wait, vampires?
Wait, you're telling me there's vampires?
Tell me there's a vampire in this vampire mansion? You tell me the guy that ran up a wall also like turned into a
That makes way
bat?
more sense in the book, and that's the only time I'm like a book nerd.
Yeah. Actually.
Bro just started crawling out the window like right as he left the room.
Oh, I wonder what's going on here.
This seems weird. Well, thanks for going down this path with me.
Oh, anytime, Alpha.
Okay. And thank you all for going down this path with us.
Yeah.
Not us united.
Amen.
I did it.
Check out this week's Instagram where you'll see a picture of our tattoos.
Send us a how for the
that
wolf pack.
also works.
If this podcast reaches 10,000 listeners, I'll tattoo something on my body.
Amen. I'll do the same thing.
All right, we did it.
We didn't say what, but something.
Something.
Are we is the community and now the wolf pack? Is that?
Yeah, we need to decide because I'm still Bad Boy LaCroix.
Mm-hmm.
You're Glizzon Algaïb. We decided.
Yeah.
So we got our nicknames down. Not Us United abbreviates to NUU. So for a while we were thinking about the new news or the new the new babies or something.
That's definitely something that came up. Little news.
Little news.
New Kings.
The little newsies.
Ooh, New
The
Kings.
newsies.
Newsies? Newsies
like
work.
Christian Bale.
Oh,
movie.
that actually works.
The newsies.
Ooh,
Shit.
that actually works more than Wolfpack.
I mean, hey, you're all part of our wolf pack, you
Yeah.
little newsies.
Yeah.
But newsies might be where
When
we're
you
at.
give a little new to the moon, little new.
That's right.
Yeah.
We're coming out with new bars,
Ooh.
some new Ritos, just a bunch of junk food. We're so excited. No, we're never gonna do that.
Check out our collab with Taco Bell, the new taco. Doritos Locos new taco. New Ritos tacos.
Yes,
Yeah.
and the new version of Mountain Dew, the new Blast. Super good.
It just tastes like new.
It's just kind of orange. I don't know. But yeah, this was a fun time.
I loved it.
So we love y'all.
Every time I get together with you, Nick, it's a treasure.
Damn it. You did it again. Appreciate you so much. I love you. I don't love these people as much as I love you.
Wow.
Because I love you that much.
That's crazy.
All the newsies out there
Yeah.
still don't even match what I care about for
That's
you.
incredible.
Thank you.
That's
There's a lot of them.
There's a lot. There's at least two people,
I would say at least, yeah.
and one of them's my father-in-law.
And I really like that guy.
Yeah, you do.
He is one of my best friends. All right.
All right. Well,
We're signing off. Peace out. Little newsies.
You've just listened to Not Us United. You can find us under Not Us United on Spotify, iTunes, and YouTube. Please leave us a review and consider subscribing to our podcast. You can reach out for future podcast topic suggestions at notusunitedpod@gmail.com.